PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I really appreciate that. If you'd like to leave a small donation, you can also at $PSAhiphop on Cash App. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it, man. We are going to South Side, Jamaica, Queens. We're talking about Christopher Lloyd. We're talking about Blue Hefner. We're talking about the PLK, the Punchline King. And real quick, it's something in one of these songs that I'm going to get to in a minute, where Banks, I'm paraphrasing right now, where he understands people anoint him the PLK, but it's almost like a detriment. I'll get to that in a minute, the way he sounded when he said that line. I've been listening to Lloyd Banks since 2002. Two-time R.I.P. Justo. Banks was the two-time mixtape champion. And to me, that means a lot. Let me tell you why. That means the streets has anointed you to be that guy. Buckshot Shorty once said commercial rap get the gun clap day after day. And when you win a mixtape award, that commercial rap does not come to you. We're talking about Lloyd Banks. We're talking about, there was a time when people was like, yo, dogs, Lloyd Banks is my favorite G Unit member. Yeah, 50. I hear you in anything, boo-boo. Jackson. But that young Lloyd, that dude can rap. Sorry, a lot of y'all took the victory beat and put your 1-2 on there. Shout out to my guy Papoose. A lot of y'all did that. Besides Biggie, I gotta be honest, I probably listen to Banks' Victory Freestyle just as much as B.I.G. For real. So, for a while, the conversation was, Banks is not outside. Where is Lloyd Banks? He doesn't like doing interviews. Banks, sidebar, my dude. Shout out to B. That's my guy. We have a we have a hip hop weird relationship. That's my guy. We disagree a lot, but I rock with B. Man. He's a good brother. I gotta be honest. He's a good brother, man. And I know he went over there and spoke to them and everything. But Banks, if you want to have a raw, uncut interview where we're gonna talk about a lot of things in a lot, let's talk Banks. We're both Knicks fans. You know what I mean? Hey, you my dude. Banks pops up on the live sometimes when I'm on. He watches battle rap. He supports. Banks supports our whole culture. Let's be honest, man. And I gotta be honest. Banks is really the last man standing in terms of G Unit. Let's call it what it is. I mean, he's the last man standing. Even though he's not screaming, he's not doing that anymore. But he's the last man standing from that entity, from that conglomerate, from that machine that was called G Unit. And the brother has been consistent the last 3 years, has he not? Has Banks not been consistent in terms of the music? Mature Banks, introspective Banks, opening up the curtain, because for years he just give you punchlines. He don't really let you know, well, you know, deep secrets. Banks is a very quiet person. I respect that. I really do. So now we be getting another side of Banks that you usually don't get. He seems to be more open about stuff through his music. We're talking about COTI 3. This is, the course of the inevitable. Let's get into these songs, man. Pieces of a Man. Pieces of Pain, pardon me. Pieces of Man. That was AZ. Wasn't an AZ album, my bad. Pieces of My Pain. I heard Banks say the word boom bap. All he said was the word boom bap. And I chuckled and I smiled and I laughed just to hear somebody say boom bap. I love boom bap. I'm always love boom bap. Sorry, it's in my blood. It's in my blood. It's in my veins. Niggas trying to snake me. It's certain snake on my sneaker design. Of course, you get two verses from Lloyd Banks. So we're talking about Pieces of a Man. Next song, Onyx AMG, produced by Haas ALX. I cannot pronounce the brother's last name. Never. I don't know. Has he done other beats or COTI 2 or COTI 1? I don't know. But this, I like the brother Haas. I like the beats that he dropped, man, for this project, man. They booked the gangsters versus the weirdos. Your team blouses. Bank said, sometimes you gotta step back like Lucha Doncic. Like, yeah, Lucha Doncic gotta step back. And for real, sometimes as individuals, we gotta take a step back. You gotta do lean back sometimes. Step back, lean back like Luka Doncic. You gotta do all that. James Harden. You gotta step back sometimes and just look at life and look at your surroundings and look at what you're doing. Look who you talk to. Look who you don't talk to. There's so many things you have to step back and take a look. If you're a father, you gotta step back and look at you. You gotta look at it in a relationship. When niggas see a dead body and press record. When niggas see a dead body and press record. Let's be honest, man. When Banks says a line like that, you gotta know that hit home, bro. I remember R.I.P. was the XX Excelsior when he passed away, and then y'all so quick to get your phone out. If somebody passes out and dies and is dying in front of me, my first initial reaction to pull a phone out and get help, it ain't to do this. And record people when they're lying, leaking and everything like that. And I gotta be honest, y'all do be doing that in this culture. That's nasty work. It's nasty work. You know what I mean? So Onyx AMG, I do like that song a lot though. That's a dope beat from the brother Haas, man. Very dope beat, man. Money Machine, produced by Haas again. Another one of my favorite songs on COTI 3, man. Back-to-back dope beats by Haas. Banks said, this era is different. Shit ain't always what it seems so. Bulletproof love, bulletproof schemes. Everything. The hook on this song is very dope. You get two verses from Banks. My album's flawless for your rap genius to scrutinize. They told me sharks was in that water. Watch me scuba dive. Rap genius, they got all the balls. Rob Marksman and them cats and everything. Shout out to them brothers, man. So yeah, I do like Money Machine a lot. I do like that. I hope Banks actually drops a visual for the song Money Machine. So we're going on track 4, Cliffhanger, produced by V-Don. Now, if memory serves me right, the brother V-Don, isn't he the brother that just he did a project with Ransom, I believe. Shout out to V-Don right quick, man. You know what I mean? This Knicks game is driving me crazy, y'all. Yeah, I like this song also, man. Cliffhanger, produced by V-Don. Rather not socialize. Why? Too many socialize. Like, rather not socialize. Why? Too many socialize. Banks, for the most part, what were those shirts that people was rocking before antisocial? Like, Banks could have rocked that show in 02, 03. And even when you saw Banks in interviews back in the day with G-Unit, he just had the same unit. No pun intended. The same unit on his face. Just, like, he don't smile much. You don't know if he going to smack the ish out of you or dap you up. You know what I'm saying? So Banks saying a line like that, rather not socialize. Why? Too many socialize. If you know, man. Banks, or obviously we don't know Lloyd Banks personally, but we're just going off throughout the years of watching him, interviews, and just knowing that Banks ain't the most talkative person in a while. He's never been the, hey guys, look at me type of dude. He's never been that guy. Even when he was in his prime, in the height of G-Unit, he was never the dude that, hey guys, look at me ass nigga. He was never that. So, I like the hook. When your friends change, playing those Switch games. That's real talk. And who plays Switch games more than your so-called friends? That's a different story for a different day. Track 5, 101 Razors, produced by V-Don again, back-to-back V-Don joints, featuring Method Man, Method Man. One of the GOATs, one of the best live performers in hip-hop history is Method Man, Tecalion Stallion, the Riddler. Okay, even though Meth, I didn't like you in the Gravel Pit video and anything like that, but whatever. It's cool. Now, this is the first time that we get a Lloyd Banks and Method Man collaboration. Look how long it took for these two brothers to cross paths and actually deliver a joint. I mean, obviously, this song's been out for a month now. I think it's been out for a while now. Pretty much 3 weeks or a month, I think. And let's be honest, at 50 years old, Method Man is 50-something years of age. Method Man is better than a lot of dudes right now that's rapping. That's just a fact. And, you know, we're gonna have to have a conversation with Method Man and features. Throughout his history, we talk about a lot of dudes who go in that feature bag. We're talking about Method Man, who was the only, let's repeat it again, he was the only guest appearance on the classic album, Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. Was Method Man, the only guest appearance on there. And some people feel Meth got Biggie on there. That's what, if y'all want to go at it with that. But some people do feel that way. Method Man was on Conway Lemon's joint a couple of years ago. Method Man was on R.J. Payne's joint a couple of years ago. Method Man is still outside. And when we talk about features, he's one of the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? Like, Banks sets it off, the hood'll damage you. Got thrown in the game with no manual. Got back on my feet after the scramble. Got all the intangibles. That's got a lot to say right there. And then, let me just say this, man. The way Method Man, how he entered the song after Banks' first verse was just on point. You passed the baton to Method Man. You passed the mic to Method Man. All right, Meth, my last line is going to be this, and then we're going to zoom you, we're going to get you in. And the way Meth just floated on this joint, bro. The way Meth just came on, it just... What could you ask for? You know what I mean? The bars are there, the flow is there, the delivery's there, everything is magnifique when you think about this Method Man verse. You know what I mean? Now, I was shocked, because Banks do this for the most part. When he has collaborations, he usually does the first verse, let the feature get the second verse, of course, and then he takes it home. But a couple of these joints, he just let the 2 verses and that was it. You know, he didn't drop a 3rd verse for 101 Razors. So now we're on track 6 called Movie Scenes, produced by George Getson. I've never heard of that brother. Maybe he's done a beat that I didn't know he was the producer of, but I've never heard of this brother before. The beat is dope. The hook is solid. The flow's on point. The word plays on check boxes on that. Lyrics, check box on that. Flossy talk, money talk, 2 verses from Banks. Throw these niggas in the deep end. Their information leaking. Like, the song Movie Scenes is solid, man. Now we're going to track 7 called Open Gates, produced by Cartoon Beats. Now, if you've been under a rock, you know, Lloyd Banks and Cartoon Beats have been linking up. I believe from COTI, last COTI, he had a large portion of the beat. So as you go into track 7, I don't think he does every beat, but he does a large portion of the beats, because the first 6 songs, there's no Cartoon Beats. I don't know why I was under the assumption that Cartoon was doing the whole thing. I don't know why. I guess because of the continuity these brothers have, I just figured, I don't know, whatever. But I like Cartoon Beats a lot. He's one of those producers I put there with Nicholas Craven, P.A. Dre, Conductor, all Danny LaFleur, all these other new Jack producers. That's Big Ghost. These cats. He drops dope beats, man. Shout out to Cartoon Beats, man. Banks at this point, man, he just likes to, at this juncture of his life, he's not talking about sleeping with mad chicks. I'm not stressed because my partner's 5'7" with balloon breasts. Like those bars, he's not in that bag no more. He's not in that bag. It's more about mature rhymes and dropping gems and jewels and making, you can just tell the way he rap. He's on some grown man GMB. Grown man bars is something you got to deal with. Shout out to Goods and T-Rex. Notice I said Goods because sidebar, if you know, respectfully to T-Rex, Goods was really doing that grown man bars first, and then Rex took, all right, whatever. I'm just saying, if you know, you know. It was Goods who was doing that. Banks, you know that? Whatever. Many tried to walk in my shoes. They all disabled. Many people try to walk in your shoes, and they're not able to walk in your shoes. They're disabled. Like Janie Kiss told 50, man, you want to dance, your steps ain't right yet. Your steps ain't right yet, brother. Your steps are not right yet to even try to dance with me. You feel me? So the track Open Gates is solid. You get 3 verses from Banks. It's the first song where Banks gave you 3 verses was on Open Gates. So now we go to track 8, LSD, featuring Vado. I think he's one half of the Council, produced by Cartoon Beats again. Vado sets it off. Slime Talk from Vado. Even though Nori started that Slime Talk first. But whatever. Okay, Vado. I got mad love for Vado. I like Vado, man. I just wish Vado and Cam would have still been together. I didn't like Vado going with a DJ Khaled. I just didn't understand that, Vado. You think he's gonna shine with Khaled. Come on, man. He ain't showing no East Coast dudes don't love you. You ain't from Miami. You ain't Ace Hood and them dudes, bro. Back to one now, son. Whatever. I did like Vado's verse, man. These two have done numerous joints throughout the years. It's not even funny, man. Vado said a lot of crackheads is what I call a fan base. Crackhead fan base, double entendre. I like that, okay. Banks finished the song once again. No second verse from the PLK, just one verse of Vado and one verse of Banks. That's LSD. Track 9, Voices, produced by Cartoon Beats. Very introspective song by Lloyd Banks here. Hearing voices, gotta stop with it, and voices in your head, and it's like alter ego, and like good guy, bad guy, angel, devil, almost like get his voice in, like make you want to cover your ears. I like this song, man. Being broke is worse than being dead. Being broke is worse than being dead. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't agree with that. Are you still living? But I get it, right? People be stuck on bullish. Rumors be magnets to him. That is true, though, man. Lies, rumors, the lies, rumors, the lies, right? It's K-Solo, man, right? 3 verses from Lloyd Banks on the song Voices, man. All right? And now we go to track 10, Red Alert. And I don't mean DJ Red Alert. The song is called Red Alert, featuring 38 Special and the Talk of New York, Tony Yayo. Now, obviously, this is not ain't no click like the one I'm with. Numbers and the ones I'm with. Yo, that ain't no click was hard. It's like, yo, dog. The hunger for more. Yo, we're going to talk about hunger for more one day, man. We got to talk about hunger for more one day, man. Always good to see Tony Yayo's name next to Lloyd Banks on the features. Always dope to see that. Obviously, Banks, 38 Special. If you know, of course, Special is that guy, right? So, Banks linking up with Special. I don't know if that was a bucket list for him or he watched from afar. I don't know if he listened to Stab and Shot like we have or listened to the numerous songs that 38 Special has been dropping within the last couple of years, man. The song is dope. Solid song, man. Track 11, Keys to Success, produced by Haas. Haas also produced the Red Alert joints. We're getting back-to-back Haas joints. First thing that stands out to me on this song, Keys to Success, is Banks' flow on this. Banks' flow on here is water, man. And I gotta be honest, man. Besides Rome Streets, who else is holding out in New York City, though, dog? In terms of rapping, I'm about city, not for the 5 boroughs, not upstate New York. I'm about New York City. Young M.A. is nice. Joey Badass is straight. I'm not here for the drill movement. So we're not talking about the drill movement. Miss me with that. Styles P still here and all that. Jada, she dropped a barbershop joint the other day. But like, who's really holding on? Y'all will say Davies. You know what I mean? Like, I like Rome Streets a lot, though. Whatever. You gotta look at this, man. Banks been in the game over 20 years, fam. You're listening to music for Lloyd Banks for over 20 years. Let that sink in for a second. We've been listening to Lloyd Banks for over 20 years of music. That's crazy. Well, I wouldn't say crazy, but it's like the man could still go in the booth after 20 years and still deliver solid music. Still has a solid core fan base. I see people all the time. I'm older than Banks, but I see people all the time say, "I grew up on Banks," or when I was in high school. Banks was the Banks is what I listened to when I was in high school and everything like that. Right? The brother's still here, man. Now the song "Keys to Success," I would say it did give me Cold Corner vibes. I'm gonna be real with you. It did. You know, watch you letting your circle. There's a lesson in it. There's a lesson in every bar, like my man Easy the Block Captain say. You know. So yeah, shout out to the song "Keys to Success." Track 12, Automatic Pilot, produced by Cartoon Beats. The Council, Banks, Davies, Vado. I'm not surprised these three got together to do a song like this. Banks sets it off. That punch title does a disservice for me. And that Water 3. Think about that. Banks is the PLK, the punchline king. He's one of the gods of the punchlines. And for him to say that, it gave me battle rapper vibes. And let me walk on me right quick in my Chic Luch voice while I say that to y'all. A lot of times, the Avs, the Nitties of the world, they've been in a big case. Some people say, oh, they wanted to be Magic, had a situation conceded. They'll say, oh, you're one-dimensional and you can only rap one way. So I guess I'm taking that as, that's the only way I can take it. Banks said it's doing a disservice for him, like he can't do songs. But Banks has done Karma. Banks has done other songs, you know what I'm saying? But for him to say that in 2023 and say it's been a disservice to him, I thought it was very telling for him to write that line. Now, Vado was floating on this joint. I am not gonna lie to you, man. Davies was alright. I like how Banks finished up with the another verse after Davies rapped that last verse. Automatic Pilot is a straight song, man. Track 13, Invisible. I think Banks he did drop a video for this particular joint. I work for my spot to be legendary. God is realer. If I ain't have work to do, I'll be dead already. Nothing hurts so more than know-it-alls giving you advice. And yes, we're all know-it-alls, right? You can say I'm a know-it-all. I blog, I give opinions. I don't rap. They the ones who rap. I'm just a casual listener. So what do I know, right? People will say that about us, right? One thing I say to battle rappers and MCs like Banks and other people like this, when y'all do music, y'all are rapping for people to like what you're saying, so people are going to critique what you say. Y'all not rapping for yourselves. We're the ones buying the music. We're the ones critiquing your bars. We're the ones playing this over and over again. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah. Track 13, Invisible. Solid song. Track 14, Daddy's Little Girl. Daddy's Little Girl, produced by Cartoon Beats. Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks. Cartoon Beats. This is a 5-mic song. This is one of the best songs of 2023, Daddy's Little Girl. You don't have to be a father to have you don't have to be a father to a girl to feel this song. You can have a son and still feel this song. But Daddy's Little Girl is a very dope song, introspective. Banks. This is the best song on the album to me, respectfully. No, it's not a club song. No, it's not shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It's not none of that. Banks ain't talking about serving krills on the block. He's not talking about that. He's not even talking about being the best MC. This is a song for his little youth, where she will always hear this song for the rest of her life. That my dad made a song about me. Yes, Nas gave us the daughter song. Shout out to Nas. But you gotta throw this in there also. You gotta throw this on there also. It's a beautiful song, Banks. It's a very beautiful song, man. You know what I mean? Like, he talked about his daughter being born around the same time as her grandfather. I guess, like, that's very telling right there, man. But yes, Daddy's Little Girl by Lloyd Banks is one of the best songs of 2023. That's just a fact. Very introspective song, Banks. Very introspective song, brother. Shout out to you, man. Yes, sir. Track 15, Showers, produced by The Germ. Never heard of the brother The Germ. Very soulful song by Banks, mature Banks. I like the hook on this song called Showers. Second verse is probably one of the best verses on this project. Yes, I'm saying that. The second verse on Showers is one of the best verses on COTI 3, in my opinion. When Banks said, if music, this is one of the illest lines I heard, man. If music healed you, imagine how instrumentals felt. Oh my God. If music healed you, imagine how instrumentals felt. Like, that's almost talking to the consumer, the blogger, the fan of a Lloyd Banks. And he's telling y'all, okay, imagine the song that you like. When I was writing this, and I got the instrumental beat from Germ and everything, like from Germ, who produced this song. Y'all like this song so much. Imagine me getting an instrumental writing to this. I like that line a lot, Banks. For real, man. And the last song on the album, Deceitful Intentions, featuring Core Mega, Queens and Queens Connection, Southside QB, of course, produced by Cartoon Beats, Queens Connection, of course. I want to say it's the first time that Banks and Mega have they linked up and everything. Banks has done a lot. Banks has done a lot of joints with the legends, though, son. Real talk, bro. You look at Banks' discography of legends that he's worked with, though, son. Yeah. All right. Now, COTI 3. I'm giving this a strong 4 mics. Strong 4 mics. There's a lot of dope songs on here, man. Y'all please go support Lloyd Banks. I believe he has a #1 album in the country right now on iTunes, I believe. I think I saw it. This is a very dope projects, man. Leave comments on the bottom. And I want to ask y'all a question also. Let me take time with this because it just dropped. So maybe part of self. Maybe I should ask this question, but I'll throw it out there anyway. What's your favorite COTI? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Tell me what's your favorite COTI project from Banks so far. Is it 1, 2, or 3? Hey, Banks, holla at me. 1.